Hello and welcome. I'm Kay, and what I want to talk about today is a spread that I call the Tarot Year Scope. So I thought I'd just take a few minutes and share with you what this is. Again, I call it the Tarot Year Scope. We do the usual shuffle with the cards after meditating, and I always ask permission to reach up to my querent's higher self and bring information from them back through me as a messenger, and then deliver the message. So what we do with the Tarot Year Scope is we begin in whichever month we're in. So we started here with this particular client. We started in March, and we went through and pulled a card for each one of the months. And then I read what the energies of that card represent. So as we lay the cards out month by month, a story unfolds about the energies and the potentialities of the year. Now, sometimes people come with specific questions about what the year has in store, or choices that they see coming up. Sometimes people just want a yearly read and just kind of get a beat on what might be happening, heads up, if you will. So we start with whatever month we're in, and we move counterclockwise around the wheel. And as we turn over each card for each month, a story starts to unfold about the year. So the 12 cards representing each month of the year, and then a theme card. So number 13 represents the theme of the year and really brings forth like a summary of what we've been through. And again, we're turning over cards one by one. This particular deck I have used is the Light Seers deck, Chris Ann. I love using this deck in the Tarot Year Scope because the cards are vivid and they really have stories with them. And one thing I notice about this deck, it's very easy for me to determine if this is personal and about the individual who has come, the client who's come for the reading, or if there are other people involved. So this deck, the Light Seers Tarot, has a real specific communication, and again, I love to use it for the Tarot Year Scope. So after we go through the reading, it takes about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Because as we turn over cards one by one, I'm reading that energy, we're creating the story, we're feeling what the potentiality is. Sometimes the querent has questions as we go, sometimes they wait till the end, it's totally up to them. And once we get around the wheel, if you will, of the year, then we pull that theme card of the year. And always, it's just fascinating to me, even after this many years of studying and working with tarot, it's amazing how that 13th card sums up what we've been through. So in this particular case, this individual is going through some very clear spiritual awakenings as we go through these months. And there happen to be some specific choices about moving and career. As this person is actually in their Saturn return, we find that there is just a lot of personal growth and spiritual growth and emotional maturity coming around for them. So the Lovers card, while it's all about love and communication, it's also about the mirrors that we see in our life and how others mirror what's going on within us. Kind of the way that the universe presents lessons in front of us to get our attention. And also, the Lovers is very much a card about opposites and dualities and negatives and positives and bright and dark. So it's bringing together so much of the duality to not focus on one or the other, but to bring them together and find the balance within to bring your light out into the world. Anyway, so this was a really great read, a lot of fun to do. Lots of insights. But after the reading, I then take about 4 to 5 business days, and then I do a report. And I actually go through month by month of where your reading started and actually put together for you a paragraph about what's going on for each of these months. And this is really cool, again, particularly when people are very interested in doing a year reading. A lot of people save their money and go for a year-by-year reading, a yearly reading, and just use it for guidance. But I find that offering this report after the reading, then you can go through as the year unfolds and look at the messages and look at the descriptions and just kind of see where you are and how it's going. it's like a heads up or advice, suggestions, help you feel what energy is going on and maybe give you some perspective that you might not have seen without having done this. That is my tarot year scope, and I put a link below so that you can go to my website and have a look at what it offers and the cost and make an appointment. I do these readings in person. I'm in Mesquite, Nevada, also on Zoom, and it really doesn't matter if we're in person or if we're via video because the energy travels. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.